Hello everyone and welcome back. Alright, first I just want to say congratulations to my buddy Chaz at Chaz's Lockpicking. If you're not familiar with his channel, because I know they're not easy to find when they're small channels, excuse me, I'll leave a link to one of his videos in the comment section below. That's pretty much the best I could do. But yeah, congratulations, brother. He's reached his first milestone of 100 plus subscribers, and that's pretty exciting for everybody in the lock sport community. I still remember my first 100. It's an awesome high. But anyways, he is showing his appreciation to the lock sport community and his subscribers by having an awesome giveaway. With a really nice padlock, and not just any padlock, it's a Asa Abloy. But so that's why I'm not going to decline in this giveaway, and I normally do. I try to give the newer lock sporters a chance for the giveaways, but this is a little different. So what he wants us to do is show him our more high security locks, our favorites, and yeah, so that's what I'm going to do to help support his channel. And okay, we'll get started with this little kick cylinder here first. Now it looks innocent. You can tell by the back retaining end here that it is a slag, but it's not only any slag. This here is a slag Everest, but it's not just an Everest, it's a Primus Everest. This is a gift from my buddy Bill Bacardi. Another awesome channel, guys. Excuse me, if you're not familiar with it, you need to go check him out, because he does so much for this community. He just loves the community, and he's a locksmith himself, and he's so busy, but he always finds time to help anybody out in the community. But anyways, this here is a Primus Everest. And I'll kind of show you the difference between the Everest and the Primus. This here is the key right here, with an insane bitting. See the back of the key with the sliders. And it works very nicely. Now, if you're not too familiar with the Everest and the Primus, if you're new to the locksmart community, this slag here has, and there's the symbol again with the Everest in it, and with the key on the Everest, not sure is that, okay, that's the control key, this is the operating key. If you look at the back here, this little part right here lifts, well, what I call a check pin. So you not only, if you're going to be picking this, you need to pick all your pins up top, and then there's a check pin down below where you can actually pick it with a pick, but it works very nicely. But here, what I'm going to do, and I'll show you the check pin. I'll pull this cylinder out of here, and that control key again. Pull the cylinder out. Now if you look at the bottom here, there's a check pin. If you pull this out, you can see how it locks up to the body. So you're never going to turn this core, no matter how many, you could pick those pins all day long. And you're never going to get that check pin. So it pulls in and out. Even with the regular blank key, they're all the same. It'll lift that pin for you. Now what I did, of course, when I was picking these, I made myself a shotgun, which also lifts the pin, because normally you would have to pick the top pins and then eventually check that check pin when it's ready to pick, if it's turned a little bit. Sometimes it's right away, sometimes not until you pick a few pins. But if you have a shotgun like this, you don't have to worry about that pin. See how it pulls it in and out for you. Now you could just use the shotgun once in a while, just using it to check it, or you can leave it in there and just pick the pins. So that is the Everest, and this here is a Primus with no check pin in it. You don't see the Everest symbol or anything. I'm not going to bother with that one right now. What I wanted to show you though is this bitting on this Slag Everest. Looks familiar, don't it? Well, that's because if you look at both the Primus Everest and this Slag Everest, they're exactly the same bitting, but they won't fit in each other's keyway because they're totally different. And the reason why those bittings are the same because both these cylinders came from my buddy Bill Bacardi. He made them both for me. Alright, well anyways, that's the Slag Primus Everest. Now, the reason why these are high security locks, I have not picked any of these locks on my channel. And you may not ever see any of them. No, you'll see a couple of them. Maybe more likely this one and this one here. But I'll show you these Euro cylinders next. These are all keyed the same. These are all Kaaba Quattros. See if you could read that there. Kaaba Quattros. That's the key on these. Now, it looks super intimidating, but this key fits either way. And it works either way. So you're only working on half this key. You're only working on the bottom half, actually. Well, they call it the top half, because it would be that way to them. But anyways, this has 4 rows. Let me see if I can get a flashlight on that. I don't think I have a bright enough one over here. No, that ain't good. Let me check this one. Oh, maybe. If you could see... Oops, sorry about that. I'm not going to get it to focus, but there's 4 sets of pins down at the bottom. Not up here, what you would consider to be the Bible. There's no pins up top, none at all. There's 4 sets at the bottom. There's 2 angled this way, and there's 2 angled this way. And if you look at the key at the bottom, there'd be the 2 at the bottom, and then the next row would be the 2 from the top, angled the other way. So anyways, that's the Kaaba Quattros. Let's move on to, well, let's move on to this Medico Assa Abloy. This one here is a classic coronet. And that's the right key. What's going on here? Oh, there it is. I don't know how it locked up. It's got a dead shackle. But this here is a 6-pin, I believe. If you look at this one here, that's a 5-pin. See, I'm trying to get that to focus. Much larger 6-pin. Again, one that I have not picked on my channel yet. Alright, we'll move on to, well, let's move on to this Toko's Proxstream. Now this here was sent to me from the Czech Republic from, oh gosh, probably a couple years ago, from one of my subscribers that won a giveaway, and he just wanted to show his appreciation back to me and sent me this awesome lock with a couple others. I can't remember, there was at least 2, maybe 3 others too. But one of them was also this Fab Assa Abloy, again from the Czech Republic. And this one here, the Proxstream. Now this one here, and I'll show you the key on it, it's pretty cool. It's something like I haven't seen yet. In English, security class says a 3. Now I don't know how they rate it, could be only up to a 4, I don't know. 100% bumping resistant. Here, maximum protection. And then we go on to 100% protection against lock picking. I have not tried to pick this yet because I'm not sure how I would go about it, because I'm not sure what's actually in it. General master keyed system, outdoor conditions, industrial area, double doors, and what? Garden houses. Comes with a security card. I'm not going to flip that over. This is the lock itself, and when I look inside, it almost looks like it was laminated. But that is the key. It looks like it's got a little notch right there too. So I'm not sure what that's about. But it works awesome. And it's pulls completely out. But if you look in there, maybe from the bottom, I'm not sure. But this one here, again, not have had a chance to try to pick that one. Alright, but last but not least, one of my favorites in my collection, simply because it is a correctional jail cell lock, and it actually has a working key. Now this came from Bill Hudson, who before he retired from a correctional facility in, hold on one second. Okay, it was in Village of Oak in Oak Brook, Illinois. So anyways, he was the head of maintenance there, and he just sent me this awesome lock. Now, I believe this is a Folger Adams. This is the key. I think it has 4 levers. I'm going to be featuring this in a future video because I've been watching a couple of videos on how to take this apart. I want to clean it up. I'm going to polish it up a little bit because the locking bolt, I believe, is all brass. This part is all brass. I had a magnet here, somewhere right here. I mean, this is steel, but this is brass. The key, I'm not sure what it is, but it says it's from the SS here, from Southern Steel Company, San Antonio, Texas. But this is one of my favorites in my collection, simply because, excuse me, like I said, you don't get many, well, cell locks, and not many with the key either that work. So, I will be featuring that in a future video. I'm going to take it apart, I'm going to clean it up. I might paint it again, I'm not sure. See what it looks like. I'm going to get all this old paint off it. And these locks, from what I understand, were used for hundreds of years. Not sure how old this one is. Usually comes with a Phillips head. This one here is a straight. So, I'm trying to get some more information on this one here. But anyways, these are some of my oh no, I almost forgot about this one. One of my favorites too, my American locks, right? This one here actually has, you can see that key. Oh, no, the other side. It's the multi-lock, but interactive. And there's the interactive element right there. This is another one I have not picked on my channel yet. And this is a pretty sweet lock that was, I think I won this in a giveaway from West Coast Picks, which had another awesome channel. I miss that guy too. But yeah, there's some of my higher security locks to try and support my good buddy Chaz at Chaz's Lockpicking. Like I said, I will leave a link to one of his videos in the comments below. I'll pin it there. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, share it, and yeah, everybody please be safe and stay legal. Thanks guys, bye.